When I found you, I found somebody who cares. When I found you, found my most intimate prayer. When I found you, I found what every heart dreams of. When I found you, I found love. When I found you, I found the rest of my life. When I found you, I told all others goodbye. When I found you, I saw my fears fly away like a dove. When I found you, I found love. Waiting for you are the one, my only, forevermore. When I found you, I found my fate in your arms. When I found you, I found no cause for alarm. When I found you, I knew this love was a gift from above. When I found you, I found love, yeah. I know true love sounds crazy, but worth waiting for. You are the one, my only, forevermore. When I found you, I found a scholar with style. When I found you, found one more reason to smile. When I found you, I knew I finally found enough. When I found you, I found love. Yeah, I did. When I found you, I found love. When I found you, I found love. I found love.
All I can do is say, oh, lady, I love you. I love you. Never met a girl so right. And I pray that you will love me too. I need you more than sunlight.
or minute have I had since you've come my way? I hope you know I'd gladly go anywhere you take me. It's so amazing to be loved. I'd follow you to the moon and the sky above. Got to tell you how you thrill me. I'm happy as I can be. You have come and it's changed my whole world. Bye bye sadness, hello mellow. What a wonderful day. It's so amazing to be loved. I'd follow you to the moon and the sky above. Ooh, I'd go. And it's so amazing, amazing. I could stay forever, here in love and leave you never. 'Cause we've got amazing love. Truly it's amazing, amazing. Love brought us together. I would leave you never and never. Yes, we've got amazing love. Ooh, so amazing. And I've been waiting for a love like you. It's so amazing to be loved. I'd follow you to the moon and the sky above. Oh, and it's so amazing to be loved. I'd follow you to the moon and the sky above. And you know it's so amazing to be loved. I'd follow you to the moon and the sky above. It's so amazing to be loved. I'd follow you to the moon and the sky above.
Girl, you are to me all that a woman should be, and I dedicate my life to you always.
A love like yours is rare. It must have been sent from up above, and I know you'll stay this way for always. And we both know that our love will grow and forever.
And a two. I'm ready. We ready.
Hush. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Happy birthday to my queen, my precious gift from the Father above. Baby, I love you so much. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. I truly mean it from the bottom of my heart. I don't know where I would be without this lady. She showed me what true love is. She showed me what life could really be about. And I'm thankful for today. and looking for many, many more years to come. I love you so much. Happy birthday, beauty.
Oh.
Welcome back, connoisseurs, to a special episode of Cognac Corner and Be the Voice podcast. We are recording historic Big Daddy's Bar and Grill at 1000 Sydney in historic Soulard, Missouri. Go follow Cognac Corner and Be the Voice podcast on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X while we still have it. Rate us and review us from wherever you get your podcasts. YouTube, give us 5 stars. If you only give us 4 stars, we must assume you are the opposition. And for those individuals, we have a small gift for those that refuse to give us 5 stars. Nice little 38 for you. We didn't bring out the big dog because this is a saved podcast for the moment. On Cognac Corner, we have extraordinary conversations with ordinary people about love, sex, and relationships, all fueled by the beverage of your choice. We usually mine is cognac. I am.
Come on. It's the podcast, Daddy.
I am Marcus Onesimus Boston. Welcome to the mob. And we have a special co-host today.
D. Marie would be the Voice podcast, and where we use our voices to shatter the silence.
Returning connoisseurs to Cognac Corner and Be the Voice podcast, Hall of Fame connoisseurs, married couple to be, Kim and Earl. Welcome back, guys. This is the part where you use your microphones. Hey.
Thank you.
Hello.
Thank y'all for spending time in Big Daddies with us, special individuals, to have this special conversation rolling up to your special day.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Up today is This Is Us, joiners to be. And the special day is when?
September 13th, 2025.
Yeah.
Who chose that day?
It was, we came up with it together. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, nice little brainstorm.
Teamwork make the dream work.
Yes. Definitely.
I'm living a nightmare, but I heard about the dreams that y'all live in. I find it so beautiful. So beautiful and aspirational. So we're gonna start off this special episode. We're getting to like the mechanics and the behind the scenes, like, you know, negotiations about vows and progress. So we want to hear about like the wedding planning, from choosing the ring. I mean, we won't get to choosing the person, but we're gonna get to the crux of choosing the ring and the location and X, Y, and Z. Because we're gonna open this up with that process of from the ring to close to where we at now, and D. Marie will chime in with her questions. I can tell she got a lot she want to ask about. I feel the nosiness coming from the side. Yes. So yes.
A build up.
Earl, lead off with your idea of the ring, and you just fill us in along the process.
Sure. So with the ring, first of all, I think December 2023, it would have been, we were having a conversation, and she just kind of, she wasn't hinting, but she was just like, well, you ain't put no ring on my finger yet. We ain't getting married. You haven't asked me to marry you yet. But it was just kind of, subtle in our own way. But it planted a seed. I was like, yeah, I do want to marry her. To myself, I'm talking. So in this December, that's when I started.
Were you thinking about it at that point when she asked you?
I think I was on the road to taking it for granted. Because I didn't know I wanted to marry her, but it was one of those things where, well, what are you waiting on? I heard the words that she used. I don't know the exact words that she used, but it was something that kicked me in like, what are you waiting on? So that December, that's when I started planning to get the ring. I actually, got her opinion. I wanted to know what she liked. And we actually we were in the mall one day. I was trying to play it off, you like this ring. And she kind of showed me the shape and kind of ring she liked. We went to a couple of stores. So my plan was in motion. I was like, okay, I know it's something she liked. I start, saving money, budgeting, see how I'm gonna get this done. And I hid the ring so well, I decided my birthday was that March, and I decided I was going to propose that March. But between December and March 2nd, which was my birthday, I hid the ring so well, I almost forgot where I hid it. And then
Pause.
there's there are pauses in this.
Pause.
Okay, yes, sure, my brother.
For me, I was pretty much at a point in my life where I was almost like ready to give up on possibly getting married. So it was, it really wasn't a big deal. But I knew that when I met him, based on our conversations, that he was very intentional about he wanted to be married.
Right.
So it was like, okay, if I get married, it's fine. If I don't, it's fine. But I kind of knew that it would eventually happen with him because he was very intentional.
Okay. All right. So Earl, so back to the ring.
Oh, so yeah, found it, and because like I said, I was going to propose on my birthday because I knew that would be a big surprise, not just for her but for everybody. I didn't tell anybody, my best friend, my children.
Real good.
I didn't tell anyone, and that's part of the reason why I almost lost it too. But yeah,
Where did you hide it?
I hid it in the basement in my man cave. Yeah, and so I was getting ready for the birthday party, ripping and running. It was almost time to go. Like, oh, I gotta find this ring. I was, I was dressed and everything. So yeah, but yeah, yeah, and but yeah, it was yeah. So I it was a load off because I had to make sure it was something she wanted. Like I yeah, she has her standards and things that she like. I want her to be pleased.
Yeah, we
But
know
yeah.
Kim.
Yeah,
And I was very pleased.
yeah.
Sorry,
Hold on.
me and these buttons. So Kim, now you got a ring, surprise at the birthday party. What was the next phase? Like, what was the next conversation to get to September 13th? What happens next procedurally to get to where we at now?
The planning phase.
Yes.
So then we start planning, picking the people that we want to be in the wedding, the type of wedding that we want to have.
How many people you got?
We
On your
have
side.
20 bridesmaids and 20
Oh
groomsmen.
no! Oh no!
Truth.
No, that's not loud enough. No, that's 20 on each side.
Yes.
You got 20 women on your side. He got 20 men.
Yes.
That is correct.
This has been Cognac Corner and Be the Voice podcast. Y'all might not hear my voice ever again. What?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Come on. Why so many people?
So the decision came because
This is why I'm never.
I was saying I've been blessed to meet so many people and have relationships for so many years. Like some of the people in my wedding is 40-year relationships, 30-year relationships, 20-year relationships. I think the youngest relationship is 12 years. But all of the people that are in the wedding are people that I've had the pleasure of having a relationship with. And not only just relationship, like genuine, true friendship, love and it's an experience. And I said, I want people to experience what I've experienced, the love, the support, all of that. So it is definitely an experience to have people like that in your life. So I was like, I want this experience for my wedding day. and I want other people to have that experience. So we have done things with our wedding party. So we did like the meet and greet. We had a wedding social, and I was like, I know some amazing people. I know people that do amazing things, have businesses, they're successful in life. So when we get together, it's amazing because they get to put their heads together, they get to network with each other, and they get to meet new people and build relationships. So what it say? Ain't no fun if your homies can't have none.
Whoa.
So,
I don't know.
yes.
That's not how that was sent out. That's not the reference you want to use, man.
Context.
What is that?
But
there's church people watching this. That's not the line that he's talking about, man.
But context. I'm using
Lord,
it in.
Lord.
We kind of co-mingle together. We come together, I think, as a strong group, and we kind of labeled it like the circle, like a support circle. We have this circle of friends, and I think we see that as part of the vision for not just our wedding day, but going forward.
And too, with the planning, because I was at the meet and greet, I was at the you just had your wedding shower, and okay, Earl, I know that you're the groom, but this was Kim's stamp on everything. Well, I'm sure probably yours, but it was your style.
Visionary.
So
She's a
so
visionary.
when you went into planning the wedding, did you want it to look like you? Does that make sense? Like it wanted to look like your style, and because it is truly Kim Caffey, or soon to be Kim Joyner.
Yes. So I didn't want it to be traditional,
right?
Because I think that I'm not so much of a traditional person, and the people that's in it, I said, like people, like when people do wedding planning or whatever, they be like, everybody got to have the same dress, they got the same shoes, the same makeup, the same hair. And in true Kimberly Caffey fashion, I want everyone to be themselves because that's what make you you. And I love that. I love that about my wedding party as well. Everybody is comfortable in their own skin, their own person, and they bring themselves to the table.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't have to try and be like someone else. You don't have to compete with somebody else. It's just you. And I think in this wedding, like people will be able to see that.
And you made it fun.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Definitely.
at the meet and greet when they was about to beat me up because I was the host.
Sorry about that.
That wasn't going to happen, but.
And then even the wedding shower. I can honestly say that was the best wedding shower I think I have ever attended.
Oh wow!
Because usually it's just the food, like the finger foods, the let's play. What usually it's the bride. So it's but you guys did this together. So why did you decide to do it together?
Because I wanted to be non-traditional.
They ain't believing us.
And that's what I told my maid of honors. Like I don't want to do anything traditional. I want to just basically set a trend. Like where we don't have to always do things the way that it's always been done.
Yeah.
And just because we do it the way that it's always been done doesn't mean that it was the right way.
That's good.
So we just follow traditions. And most of the time we don't even know why we follow traditions. And in the wedding, you'll see on the wedding day that it won't be traditional. Like it won't be what you usually see at a wedding.
And too, I think it'll give like people like me who eventually I want to be married, maybe not today, but just like a guide of, because I thought it was fantastic. Mm-hmm. Like we had so much fun, even at the meet and greet. It was just so fun.
Yes.
And I was like, what a way to lead up to the day, so your party can look back and say, man, we kicked it all the way up until the wedding. Yeah.
And we also had, so you remember at the meet and greet, we played a game where it was the groomsmen versus the bridesmaids. And of course, the women won.
Why you bringing up old
stuff?
Do
the little clappy thing. The women won.
It was in November.
Was it? Was it Family Feud?
It was Family. So it was called
I was the host.
Called Joyner Feud. Was it like the Joyner
like
wedding party? Yeah. So we just asked them like questions about so one of the questions was like, who would be the most turned at the wedding, at the reception?
Yeah.
So it was basically, and it was also about them getting to know each other also. my wedding party is so big because even though it's about me, I want it to be selfless because that's the type of person that I am. And I wanted to not just I just want to share because to me, I just feel like when people have, and people usually don't have, you don't have like a circle. You don't have people that, and
A
especially
village, a tribe, a
yes,
community.
you know, especially women. You know how like women be like, you know, I don't have friends. I don't, you know, I don't be around a lot of women because it's messy and, you know. So I also wanted to break up that stigma as well, where I think all of my bridesmaids are made women. And also, so you all know, my bridesmaid is not MAID. My bridesmaids are MADE because all of my women are made women. So they're awesomely made women.
Visionary.
Yes. So
Yeah. I was gonna ask a question too. What do you call Earl?
Mr. Joinder.
No, what do you say?
What
My
baby?
my
Oh, my man.
That is how I was.
Now he's my man
introduced.
say.
Your what?
Man say.
Man
Man
say. Oh, instead of
fiance.
fiance.
Yeah,
okay.
he's my man
your
say.
man say. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of urged her to call me her man, and yeah, the initial introductions. I was her man.
Yes. So when I would introduce people when we first met, and I would introduce him, and you know what, y'all, this was actually before we actually
I'm
really
steady
started
graduating.
dating. I mean, well, we were dating, but I'm saying together.
Mhm.
You know, like, and I would introduce him. I'd be like, "This is Earl." He'd be like, "You're man."
You see that?
Watch too much. He watched too much Martin. So that's how. Yeah.
said,
So he
"Let
would
him
like
know."
interrupt.
I would
Yeah.
interrupt.
I just
Yeah,
had a connection. It just
Yes, he
I
interrupts.
just saw the episode of Martin.
Yes,
I said, oh,
and that's what he would do. And I would be like, my man, like,
Yeah,
Gene,
got
I'm
it.
like,
Yep.
okay. But this
Yeah.
before anything even became official. So he was just like, look, we ain't playing with it. This is what it is.
shout out to Dante. He was telling Kim, blink twice if you're in trouble. Shout out Dante. We're calling it Joiner's Journey. It's the journey to becoming the joiners.
Mm-hmm.
So it's joiner. We put join instead of join us, joiner journey, join our journey. So that's
Join
kind of
our.
join our journey. Yeah. Started off with hashtag this is us. Now we at hashtag joiner journey.
Amen for the church folks in the house. Amen. Thank you for being here and your blessings.
Hey,
It's never too late. It is for me, but it's never too late.
never.
Okay, so now let's get into the love story and it's Black Love Worth a Scar. So
Okay.
I'll let Dee Marie take this lead off. I'm going to refresh my beverages so I can come in and share why I have the opposite opinion of whatever y'all finna say.
Ooh.
All right.
Yes, let's get into it. All right. So that's the question. Is Black love worth the scars? And we say scars because we in our 50s now. We have past relationships.
Mhm.
We have past experiences. And now, you know, because we hear a lot of the term, there's pee in the pool. I don't know if y'all heard that.
Yeah.
In the dating pool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now at this age, some people are just giving up because they're like, it's not even worth it. But, and you, Kim, you and I kind of had this conversation earlier too. Is it worth Like, should you give up or is it worth it? Is it worth steady pressing and saying, you know what? I don't want to be alone. I want to be married. So what do you say about that?
I say yes, it is worth it. Proof is right here.
That's right.
Because as I mentioned before, I was at the point where I was just like, it doesn't matter if I get married or not. You know, of course, I think we're groomed from when we're children, being in church, that we have to be, it's the right thing to do, it's the honorable thing to do. But the pickings may be slim. Of course, like what we think,
Right.
you know.
Right.
Also, I think that we have to shift how we think when it comes to finding our mate or the person that we're going to marry. You know, we have expectations, and sometimes those expectations are false.
Or we have a list.
Or you have a list. Yes. And on that list, so you say you might have 10 things on your list and say this person have like 6 of those things. I think you're doing good if you have somebody on your list that has 6 of those things. But I also believe that everyone has a certain thing that they can deal with or that they can't deal with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some things might be deal breakers.
Yeah, so it may be, and then sometimes even with the deal breakers, sometimes, you know, you'll say like, oh, I wouldn't date a guy that's heavy. I wouldn't date a guy that's short. I wouldn't date a guy that's bald. Or you have all of these things, and the man that God has for you may be bald. He may be short. He may be a little bit on the heavy side. But guess what? Most of the things you can, like some of the things that we find are deal breakers or things that can be worked on, because we're all a work in progress.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So if you with somebody and say they're heavy, you know, they can lose weight. That's something that you can work on. You know what I'm saying? Or people
and
may
you can
say,
work on together.
and you can work on
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
You know, like it's things like when I first met Earl, I was just thinking like, I just know this is not going to work just based on knowing him, you know, from the past and my expectations of what it is that I wanted or where I was in my life at the time where we met. I was just like, okay, well, we'll see, because at this time, like now I'm tired of just, you know, being out there or whatever. And I honestly was at the time talking to a guy that I had been talking to off and on for years, like, you know, 8 years. Well, clearly I really wanted a relationship with him, you know, but he was somewhere else, you know. And I told God, I said, Lord, if you send me my man, if you send me the person that's for me, like I'm gonna let that go and I'm gonna move forward. But of course, I didn't think that it would be in Earl, you know,
Right.
but God said something different. So just think if I would have turned him away just based on what I was thinking, like, this is not gonna work. Like, no, I'm thinking that I knew that he was definitely a church man. He was a minister. And I was just like, I already know, because yeah, that's not where I am in my life. But not like I'm not going to church every day, spending all this time in church. I was just in a different place when it came to, you know, being in church, and you know, I had my little issue in everything. But like now, it's like bridge under the water. So relationships are like house hunting. So when you go and look for houses, if you don't know really anything about it, you'll just look for what you find attractive or you think is nice. So you go in, everything is, all the amenities is nice and everything, but you're not concerned about the foundation. You'll skip over a house that you feel like is not as appealing as this big, beautiful house. And, you know, when you go in, it may not, it need fixing up. You know, it don't have all of the stuff that the other house had, but the foundation is great. So if you think about it, if you take the house that doesn't look so great and you add your own little touches to it, when you go in, you decorate it.
I was just
and you
about
making
to
it
say
to
that.
your, you make it to your liking. So now it's no longer just a house; it's your home. If you sit down and you have a conversation with people, it's more to them than just what's on the outside, and that's not. And what's on the inside is what's going to sustain the relationship.
Yes.
not what's on
I
the
can agree with
outside.
that.
And what's on the outside can change. That's just like it's so funny because we were having this conversation. One of our friends was saying like he couldn't date someone, like even if he was with someone and say like something happened and they lose a limb, he was like, it's over. Like I can no longer be with that person. So I was asking
sorry.
Earl, I
Now,
was
see,
like,
right,
I'm
come
sorry.
on, death do
I'm
us
sorry.
part, even if we lose
yes,
limbs.
he was
Yeah.
no. So I asked Earl, I was like, if I was to lose a limb, like would you still, can you see yourself still being with me? And he was like, yes.
But when it comes to Black love, we gonna shatter the silence because Black love exists.
It does.
It exists.
It does.
And
It
it's
does.
real, even though we don't see it, all in lights. But it's there.
Real.
What would you say? Because I'm listening to you, Kim, and I need to take note. Because guess what? I'm single.
They ain't believing us.
You on your way to the altar. I'm not. So, Black love exists. What would you say to us who are single?
Keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive.
Oh no,
That's terrible advice. That's not helpful. Keep up alive. Ow.
No, honestly, there
I mean,
really
why not?
is. Like,
Why not?
don't
Like,
give
don't
up.
give up.
Just
Right,
don't give up on it.
And then my other
Therapy.
question is, now you guys met, did you meet at church?
We knew
Yes,
each other from
initially,
church. Yes.
Okay. So that's my question. Where do you meet them? Where are they?
So you know what? Like honestly, and the funny part, because this is like how we met. So we both were at a mutual friend's birthday party, and we both were supposed to have a +1, and neither one of our +1s showed up.
Okay.
So
this was a God setup.
yes, so it wasn't it wasn't like it just happens.
Yeah.
It's like when you least expect
Least
it.
expected.
And I think a lot of times we go looking for
Yeah.
what God has for us instead of letting God bring it to us. So when you go out looking, like, I'm going to go out to the club tonight because my husband might be in the club tonight. But I just think when you just let go and just live
And
life.
just go on about your day.
It's gonna come to you. You don't have to look for it.
Yeah.
Like it'll find you.
Yeah. I think sometimes I can meet someone, but I'm so oblivious to what's going on sometimes that I'm not paying attention. And then I'm like, dang.
Because when it happens, you would definitely know.
You think, yeah. I think
You would
know.
definitely know.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this is something different.
Yeah.
Because your thought process is going to be different. Your feelings are going to be different. Your conversation is going to be different. So you'll definitely know, like, okay, this is it.
Black love definitely exists.
Yes.
Yes.
It's worth the scars.
Yes.
Yes.
And just don't lose hope. Don't give up.
Right.
Just continue and just be yourself.
Yeah.
And when you're out, be a light. And I think that person, you'll meet someone or vice versa, however that works. But Black love exists.
Yes.
Yes, it does. Well, I think when you talk about scars, I was thinking of this, that my favorite thing is to play sports. Growing up as a kid, playing sports, and I've had a lot of injuries. I've had scars. I fell. I still got the scars, and they healed. But if I would have been scared of the scar or getting a scar, I wouldn't have enjoyed what I really enjoy. I would not have participated in that. So, and then seeing those scars, it's kind of like, I made it through that. When I see it on myself, or I reflect back on it, I made it through that, and I appreciate that I was able to heal, because when that scar is freshly penetrated or it happens, in that moment you just think, I'm going to be messed up like this. Look at this. I'm going to be messed up like this. But it's a reminder that you can heal and move forward.
It's pretty much like what he said. You have to go through the test to have the testimony. You can't give up every time you fall or every time you get injured. Injuries, like Earl said, they do heal and they are reminders. When you get a fresh wound, just say as a kid, you hurt yourself. When you look at that, you can look back and say, I know how I got that, but it no longer hurts. I've moved forward and I grow from it. So some wounds are for you to grow from. Some wounds are for you to say, I don't ever want to do that again. But you live to look back at that wound and have a reminder of how you got it and move forward.
And on top of all that, we Black.
Just share with us the books, TV shows, and other media that share, and I write it down and you have in common.
Oh, okay. It's I'm into Marvel movies. I love the Marvel movies, and I came to find out that she likes them too, and I was pleasantly surprised that we would sit down and watch, and some of the weird things I would watch, like Game of Thrones, House of the Dragons, those are on top of my list. She might not understand them, but she gives them a chance, and I love that. Like she has sat down and watched the women, and has been voluntary time. I watch it with you. She might not like it, but she gives forth the effort. So, Marvel movies, and we like to just every once in a while just flop on the couch and watch movies. We've stayed up all night watching movies until the movies start watching us, and that's some of our my favorite times. Just hanging out watching movies and discussing the movie, and then other types of media, social media. Now, we both get caught up in the reels and all that type of stuff. Yeah,
little TikTok.
Yeah, but I find myself, I don't know if she does this, but I find myself using those as like discussion topics. So I bring home and talk to her about it. And sometimes, where do you get this from? And I tell her I saw it, but it'll be something interesting, and I'm thinking about it. I could be at work or wherever I am and say, I'm gonna put a pin in this. I want to see what my baby.
That's good, actually, because some of those reels are really good.
Yeah.
And to come home and have that conversation. Yeah, that's
yeah. We share them with each other. As far as books, we're reading the 5 love languages.
What's your love language? You think it is based on what you read so far?
So I thought it was. I was coming up. Well, I always stuck with physical touch.
That's a man thing, ain't it? That's just a man thing. Unknowingly a man thing.
Yeah. So I went with it with no issue, but I'm fine. I'm reading the book. I find that it's a quality time. But yeah, we real more than we read.
And we be sending each other reels all day, just sitting there cracking up.
I admit that, but yeah.
And your music.
Oh,
let's talk about karaoke. I know you all have a favorite song. Favorite karaoke song. Okay, if I get it right, I'm gonna see if I get it right. Always. Yes.
Atlantic Star, Midnight Star.
Atlantic Star.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah, we sing that on a drop of a dime, but yeah. But I love music. I think she does too, but I love it so much so that I want to go back. Initially, our initial dating phase or our first part of our relationship, we had played this game that who could sing the best love song. So I would sing her a song. I would sing her a song like, you can't top this song. And then she'll send something back and we would go back and forth. That was like in the beginning. We haven't done it in a while, but it was fun.
Okay, I'm gonna steal that.
Yeah.
So if I get in a relationship, I'm stealing that.
Yeah.
Or dating somebody. I'm gonna steal that.
It's a lot of little things. It's not like the major things. It's the small things.
Yeah.
And he actually has me into sports. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
never, like I was never into basketball. Of course, like I know Michael Jordan, I know Kobe Bryant, and so he doesn't have like a particular player. I mean, no, a
Team.
particular team. He just has a particular player. So
That's
now
because
I'm
LeBron messed
into.
up the Lakers. I'm sorry, baby. Go ahead.
So now I'm into basketball and I actually enjoy it. So I I know the team. Like now I know the Phoenix Suns because of Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors
She
because
took me to
of
see
Steph
Kevin
Curry.
Durant.
Yeah, that's his favorite player. So now I'm into sports.
So you into
well,
sports.
mainly
And
basketball. That's what that's his
Yeah.
favorite.
And I think one thing is great
Yeah.
is like, so I watch football somewhere, but I love Super Bowl.
Mhm.
But one of my things I would love to do is if I had a guy, he had a Super Bowl party, is to help him set it up and just be there. I wouldn't care about what was going on,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
just to be there with his friends, with my friends, and we having this. You know what I'm saying?
We
Yeah,
did
we
that.
did that.
We had a
yeah.
Super Bowl,
Yeah.
and I've never hosted a Super Bowl party. That was the first Super Bowl party that I had, but it turned out really nice. So,
Yeah.
and being together, we do a lot of family oriented things now
Yeah.
because he's very family oriented. Like our family is kind of like small, and we don't really like, get
Right.
together a lot and
Uh-huh.
stuff like that. But he's very family oriented, so we do a lot of family oriented things as well.
Yeah. We kind of balance it out. I will watch the Housewives of Atlanta with her because she watches sports. No, I'm just joking. But no, I will.
How do you watch that like that?
Like she'll watch shows like when the people
the-
are
like the
trying to
Black
lose
Love
weight
movies?
and stuff. No,
600-pound life.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
like
okay.
yeah, that and then those
Yeah.
reality shows.
Yeah.
So I've sat down and watched them with her as well.
All right. It is the segment called Put It On My Tab. So in the announcements, where they can send gifts, donations, appreciation, give us all the information slowly and accurately. Because just put it on your tab. Give us those announcements, please.
Okay, well, if you follow me, find me on Facebook, I'm Joyner Earl. Facebook and Instagram, I'm Earl Joyner. It's simple. I can give you our honey fund. We do have a honey fund. If you want to bless us, we call it digital wishing well. And we also use my baby's Cash App. Baby, you want to give that?
Hashtag capital MZCAFFEY. It will be changing to Joyner soon.
Yes. And announcing, we've announced it on social media, but our wedding is open to the public. We are having a private reception, but the wedding is open. It's Saturday, September 13th, 2025 at 3:30 p.m. in the afternoon. You don't want to be late because, we will be. Yeah, we'll start on time. It will be at Prince of Peace Church, 9350 Natural Bridge Road, and it is a formal affair.
All right. So for myself, okay. Yes, as being a co-host to Cognac Corner, this is Dee Marie with Be the Voice podcast, and you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, anywhere podcasts are available at Be the Voice podcast. I'm on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, iHeart, all of it. So be sure you can follow me personally, Dee Marie. I'm on Facebook, Instagram as the Dee Marie. Be sure to follow me, and also you can follow the Sisterhood Circle, which is another part of what we do, the Sisterhood Circle show. Yeah, follow me on all socials, and I'll follow you back.
Hey, y'all. It's me again. I want to thank Kim and Earl for this experience. One I'll never know.
Thank you guys.
But I got at least 2 weddings to go to in the future and with open bar. Don't have to worry about a date. I'll just sit at the table and be drunk uncle. And just hey, I'm here all night. Hey, that's it. I'll never need another +1, guys. So as y'all get married, I'm gonna support y'all and be there for counseling and time away from your family and just a reset. I will make sure my home stays prepared for all those that need that kind of space. Someone has to be the help for the kings and queens that everybody seems to be. And I will sacrifice my happiness and black love to support y'all. And I support y'all. Y'all know where I'm at. That's my announcement to the world that I will be here for y'all because I have nobody for myself. And another thing I like to say is my life is that no kid needs me and no woman loves me. So I'm here for my friends and my family. Sacrifice we make. All right. So now we're going to close our tabs out after those announcements. So I want Earl to start us off, give us some closing thoughts, something to leave our hopeful connoisseurs and church folk with that can find their path to the kind of love that you have arrived to, sir. So please, and then Kim, then we go to D, then, I got something for the land that's playing, baby. But Earl, kick us off with close your tab out.
All right. First of all, I want to thank my brother, Big D, my sister, D. Marie. Thank you for doing this. Thanks for having us. Thank you for this conversation. And thank you for your support. I will leave everyone with this about Black love and love in general, that it is real and it is everlasting. Me personally, I put God first, and I don't always perfectly do that. But just like any relationship, you have to reflect on what you have done and how you can become better. And I'm thankful that we have a God that allows us to, get better, that we can repent, we can go back and start again. So that's the basis, that root, that seed of hope, of love, that it's planted and it will blossom if you continue to allow God's grace, mercy, all the attributes that he has to water you and give you increase.
Okay, I'm sorry, Kim. Please bless us with close your tab out in your words.
I just want to say thank you guys for having us. Thank you for doing this. And as Earl said, thank you for your support. I do want to say that Black love does exist. It is real. And we are prayerfully going to be the examples of how Black love still lives. It is not dead. And we're going to keep hope alive.
Yeah.
I want to thank y'all for the experience. Look forward to the wedding. I won't need a +1. You just put me at the kids' table. It's fine. Just give me a big chair.
She may be there.
She don't exist.
She may be there.
Those are called lies. I'm done being lied to. It's over for me. It's fine. I'm fine. Hey, I sleep well. I have to worry about no more dates I got to pay for. I just keep buying nice things for myself. I look forward to it. It's fine. So closing my tab, I have a couple quotes I like to leave with some words. This has been a great time, guys. I hope I can do some more weddings in the future. Not mine, but some people that still think they get married. I don't know. I mean, who knows? Some people have hope. I just don't. Okay, so everybody is somebody because of somebody else. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. That's really what it is. Like, just fine. Just fine. This human thing is so temporary, so fleeting. We take it for granted. Don't be mad at the truth, but the lies that made you comfortable. Hey, you listen. Like I might have wrote some of these, I might stole some of them, but at least either way, they're here and they're good. What they hate you, they missing themselves.
Mm.
Trust is lost in buckets, but gained in drops. Growth scares those that don't want to change. Last but not least, love yourself, love each other, and love is all we got.